So we haven't done much video in a good while. I haven't had my helpers.
Yeah, life's been busy. But today, my dad, who is known for doing things us normal people might call crazy, is going to cut a very thick piece of metal with a compound miter saw.
So this is pallet racking. We're going to put up against the back wall. Notice we got all this painted now. Got the OSB up, got it painted. And but the pallet racking I got, the uprights are too tall. They're 10 feet tall, and we don't have quite 10 feet. We especially don't have 10 feet on the sides. So the two end pieces I'm going to have to cut even shorter.
So, Dad, why are the walls blue?
Well, that's a story on its own.
They're not blue, they're gray.
So
It looks blue.
I allowed Christy to pick out the paint color.
Uh-huh.
She said, we need some sort of gray. And I said, okay, fine. Whatever you want. Gray sounds fine.
Gray's a great color.
So we got in here and we started painting. I failed to ask her. You know when you get those little color blotches on
Yeah.
the paint store? They always have some interesting paint names for every one of them.
Uh-huh.
I failed to ask her what the name of this one was. But I later determined that it was Christie's Revenge.
Oh, okay. And,
How would I read it?
Christie's Revenge.
yeah.
And so it looks more like baby blue to me.
And, Mom, where did you go to college?
UNC,
Yeah, it does have a hint.
which is blue.
It does have a hint of Carolina blue, doesn't it?
It really does.
Okay, the name is Blue Dolphin. I should have realized that it would be blue tint, but in Menards, it looked gray.
So we're trying to figure out whether Johnny, who's not in here this morning, is even going to want to come back in.
You know, I think he'll want to come back in just because it's cold outside.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I tell you what, let's get on with our cutting. We've got a lot of stuff to do today. All right.
Here we go. Dad, I am very concerned for your safety.
Really? I'm very impressed.
Did it cut all the way through the whole thing?
I'm done.
Oh, wow. Great.
So come over
Okay.
here and check it out, Katrina. See, it's a nice clean cut, too.
It doesn't smell very good.
No, but
They can't smell it on the
smelly will
video.
go away.
And I put black tape all up along here because the last time we did this once before. Maybe I'll insert some of that video when we edit. We did this once before and I got messed up my laser. So
Oh,
I
yeah.
put black tape all over this to keep from messing up the laser this time. Yeah, this is one of those jobs that I use the eye protection and ear protection.
Yeah.
Even safety third doesn't.
You should have been using the hand protection just a minute
Yeah, I've
ago.
already had an injury. Part of this was pretty sharp over here and it fell apart. There's jagged edges here. Still bleeding too, even though I've got a bandage, so.
Well, we got you the quadruple antibiotic ointment.
You don't think my finger will fall off, man?
I hope not.
I hope not too. It's just a pinky, but
Who needs pinkies? I guess somebody who types all day probably needs their
10's a
pinky.
lot rounder number than 9. It's hard to,
Well, 9's a perfect square.
it's gonna be hard for me to do my calculating if I only have 9.
I mean,
It's also hard for you to do your day job if you only have 9.
Okay, here we go. Let's get over here, a little closer.
no.
Be bold, come on.
Uh,
About 2 steps.
Dad's making me get closer.
Woohoo!
I wish you could see my face during all of this. It's not pretty.
Well, that's the middle one. We don't have to take. We can cut above the crossbar. It's just because of those very far sides, and our whole the whole 3 with the beams that we've got is about an 1/8 or a 1/4 inch longer than what the space we have in the wall.
That's
So
frustrating.
that may be a challenge for us. So we've got to use every bit of the wall vertically over there and there. So that's why I have to cut these off so short. The middle one we can cut just above this crossbar.
You can come stand right down here, it's kind of neat to.
Remember how I told you that I would help you with any project except metal cutting, Dad?
You see these?
Yeah.
I probably had those in.
Oh, well, now you only have one in, so you should hear me.
Okay, find you a nice way so you can get a closer view.
Dad, that's not in line with my my previous statement.
Go read your contract.
There is no contract.
Go read it.
Okay, bye.
That'll do. How about right here?
No, that's really close.
Come on, a little closer.
You want the eye protection?
I just,
What do you think, Katrina?
I don't like this. I'm not a
What?
fan.
Why not?
Because it is really, really loud. And it's really, really fiery. And where you want me to stand, I'm getting sparks all over myself. And I don't enjoy that. It's not fun.
So you're not going to be a steel worker?
No.
Okay, let's turn this thing. Okay.
That was our 3rd of 6 cuts, so at least now we're halfway done.
Halfway done. I hope I've got enough blade to do it.
I hope not. You know, I was also told that this would be a 5-minute project.
Well, I didn't think you guys were going to stick around and help me cut. I thought you were just going to set one up here and they'd have to come and get you for multiple 5 minutes. But as it is, this has gone really fast and really easy.
Uh-huh.
Much easier than what I anticipated.
Sure. Okay.
You don't seem to remain convinced.
No, I just...
You want to saw the next one with that?
No!
You want to use a hacksaw and saw one?
Does it make sparks?
No.
Is it loud?
No.
Sounds good.
It'll take you half a day.
Yeah, for one cut.
Okay.
A little bit more. Right there. Ready?
I suppose. Yeah, if you see the video camera shake, that's when I got hit in the forehead with a burning piece of metal. It does kind of sting just a bit.
I think there's a song there somehow.
My dad makes me help him cut metal. I really don't like it at all.
Now, what kind of song? Are you going to make a jazz song? Are you going to make a blues? Are you going to make
Definitely a blues.
Yeah, because she's been crying the blues here for the last 10 minutes.
Okay, so we decided this is our middle one. just cut it right above that. Okay. Sure you don't want to cut one?
Yes, absolutely, positively, 100% sure. I've never been sure about anything in my life.
Okay, bring the video camera over here.
Okay.
Ready?
Woohoo!
Woohoo! For you. Okay. Yeah, this worked really well. I'm very impressed. So I wish I could have cut them all off above the bar, but other than that, I'm thrilled. Yeah, I hope it didn't cause any damage. It looks like it's pretty burned in there. Maybe I'm not running it. Maybe because I let it stop instead of.
Yeah, if there's a question about like causing major damage to your equipment, you might not should be doing it.
Go around there.
Johnny
I'm gonna go in and get another coat. I can't.
Actually,
Has
see how
appeared.
sunny it is out here before you do that.
I'm gonna have to get another battery. I will be back. So we're back in business after a long time of not finding the battery. But I found it, so here we are. And we decided to put up these side things. I mean, pallet racks.
We're not sure we got. I think I'm gonna have to do some more metal work. I think I'm gonna have to grind off down here a little bit, right?
Why don't you see if they fit?
Okay. Wow.
So Johnny is helping us move some of the pallet rack materials. Unfortunately, they are bright orange or red instead of John Deere green, but if we have time, we might paint them.
That was loud.
Well, all right. So where did you get this pallet racking from, Dad?
I got it from kind of a pallet racking wholesaler, and they just go collect it from wherever source it's used. They collect it from stores going out of business or whatever. It's not necessarily stores. It's a lot of warehouses and things like that. Oftentimes it's 20 feet tall. I mean,
Yeah.
it's amazing. And these may have been. They look like they've been worked over before. But since they were rusty, they gave me a discount.
Cool.
I don't know. I guess it was a discount. They got all this stuff for less than $500, and we could have bought stuff cheaper. But well, we'll see if this fits. But I wanted to get something exactly the right size since we have limited space anyway. And the stuff that I found, I would find some for $100 here and there. It would have close to what we wanted, but it would have had gaps on each end, or
Yeah.
not quite tall enough, or not a wide enough span. And we'll show you that if and when we get it up. We'll show you how big of a span we've got. One's 12 foot and one's 10 foot. Should go the whole width plus a little.
All right. So where are you going to put your shelves?
Well, they're supposed to be movable, right? But once we get it shoved in there in the back, once we get it shoved in there in the back, it's not gonna be movable really for us very easily. And then the rest on that side. So we can lift almost 6 foot high with our loader. So the one shelf that I know where I want it is just where we can lift our loader. So I'm putting one shelf at 5 foot 10 inches. We've got 3 shelves, but I guess we'll put one about halfway there because it'd be nice to be able to get big things under on the floor. We may have to move stuff, and then we may end up putting one higher on that side because we've got 3 shelves on for one side and 2 shelves for the other. We may not end up using them all. I don't know.
Can you take them back?
So here we are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Starting to put up some of our shelving. After we get the sides cut off, look, they're cut off just the right height over there.
Oh. Yeah, I'll take one
And
of those, I mean,
the middle one's cut taller because it didn't have to be under the neighbor Lee here. And it just barely fits left and right.
Yeah, okay, it's in a blue package.
So, I think we got to quit for today. We don't have any more time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Other things
That
to do.
works.
But we're getting there.